katana quite rush. The Z skill effects look so insane, guys. Look at the air slash, the X skill, and the dual katana, the whirlwind. The Z skill looking so good, and as you can see, it now actually has all those effects. And the tornado is actually the X skill, looking so good. And as you can see, we have the cutlass quite rush, the Z skill looking so OP, and the air slash, the X skill looking so good. Also, every sword has actually got a rework. I bet everyone wants to get every single sword in the blocks. First, look at the triple katana, the air slash is barrage, the Z skill looking so good, and the violent rush, the X skill. Look at those effects, guys. Just take a look on those effects. The violent rush, the X skill also looks so good. The shark, so it has the consecutive slashes, the Z skill. Look at that, guys. This sword has actually got a rework. It's actually so insane. The execution, the X skill, look at that, guys. It's like you can even actually fly using the execution, the X skill on the shark so right now. And as you can see, it actually looks so insane. The shark so has actually got a great rework, to be honest. The next is the iron mass, the mass mash, the Z skill, and the killer combo, the X skill. All looks so good, guys. All the reworks look so good. The wonders swords, the multi-target slash, the Z skill. Look at it, it looks kind of similar to a Rambo. And the next, the tornado slashes, the X skill also looks so insane. All effects are actually so good on every sword. Has got a rework in the update. The trident throw, the Z skill with good effects, and as you can see, it has good effects right now. And the next skill, we actually going to go ahead and take a look right now. It's actually, by the way, you can actually use the trident throw to push you up. It actually has a good combo potential. To be honest, the trident throw is actually good now. The water pulse, the X skill on the trident, and as you can see, it's kind of similar to a control fruit effects. The water pulse is actually the X skill. Next, you have the soul cane. It has the soul beam, the Z skill, and as you can see, and the soul slashes, the X skill. All looks so insane. Next up is the pipe ignition, the Z skill, and as you can see, this skill actually looks so insane. Almost saw every sneak peek of the pipe, and it also has the dragon blast, the X skill, and as you can see, all that looks so good, guys. All the effects are looking so nice, so well made. All effects are actually so good, guys. And the next sword is the lungs sword. It has the annihilate, the Z skill, and as you can see, look at that, guys. This looks so good. Look at that. The inhate and the glorious smash, the X skill. This skill, every sword got a rework in the update. Every sword is going to get a rework in the app. Look at the jade, the smoke leopard, the Z skill looking so good. That's actually looking so good, guys. The smoke leopard and the smoke operation. So guys, the gravity cane, you know, this actually saw this sneak peek. Look at that, guys. We also have the dimensional grasp, the Z skill looking so insane. The dimensional grasp, the Z skill on the gravity cane looks so insane. We got the lunar blitz, the X skill, guys. Look at that. Actually stands you up, then actually pulls you down. The lunar blitz on the gravity cane looks so insane, guys. Next up is the hidden blade, and as you can see, the Z skill is actually called the assassinate. The assassinate, the Z skill. Look at those effects, guys. It's actually kind of similar to a Besanto, you know, that those effects, and as you can see, it looks so insane. The next is called the ranging wind. This is skill, also looking so good, guys. And as you can see, this Aki has a range attack. The next Aki called the Dragon Trident. It has the Sea Dragon, the Fury, the Z skill, looking so OP, so insane. And the next skill is the Water Dragon Shower. Look at it, guys. It has a big 8-box. The Dragon Trident also going to be so OP, guys. Then the Yama, you have the Yama, and as you can see, all swords in bloxfruits are going to get a rework. The hellish slashes, the Z skill, and the Inferno Hurricane, the X skill. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That looks so. Every sword actually got a cool effect, and the damage is actually going to be increased. Every single sword damage is going to be increased. Look at the Tushita, the Heavenly Lungs, the Z skill, looking so good, guys. It also has the Celestial Ravager, and as you can see, the X skill, the Celestial Ravager, looking so good. And as you can see, guys, the X skill on the Spiky Trident, we have the Door Hurricane. The Spiky Trident, we have the Door Hurricane on the Z skill, and the Flying Trident pull, the X skill, guys. Now this Spiky Trident is actually finally confirmed as a door weapon, guys. It's actually now actually pretty similar to a door. And next sword is the Sushi, the True Quiet Rush, the Z skill, and as you can see, it looks so good. Then the Focus Shot, the X skill on the Sushi, has cool effects, and as you can see, cool range attack. And as you can see, you can actually hit him from actually when you actually fire. And next up is the Sadi. The Z skill is actually called the Swords Dance, and the X skill called the True Air Slash. And as you can see, all looking so good with good effects. Next up is the Saber Sword, Deadly Rush, the Z skill. The Deadly Rush is actually the Z skill, and the Triple Slash, the X skill on the Saber, looking so good. Every sword has got a rework in bloxfruits. Every sword has actually got a rework. Next up, the Rengoku, and as you can see, the Rengoku, the Demon Slayer, the Z skill, looking so insane, so OP, cool effects. And as you can see, the slashes is actually so fast. The Demon Slayer on the Z skill, looking so good on the Rengoku sword. Next up is the Burning Slashes, the X skill. Look at that, guys. Now it actually does cool frames. I love the effects, guys. All the effects look so insane, and if you hold, it actually has a big hitbox. When you actually hold, it does a huge hitbox. You can't miss using the Rengoku sword, to be honest, guys. All effects, all the reworks are looking so insane. Next up is the pole, the first form, the Explosive Cloud Z, and Lightning Rain X. And you can actually get this sword from Awakening of the Rumble Fruit. So that's actually the first form. And the next form, Hand of God, the Z skill. Look at that, looking so good. Effects actually so OP, guys, and the damage going to be increased. And as you can see, that's actually the Hand of God and the Electricity Prison, the X. And as you can see, big hitbox and cool range attack. The Electricity Prison on the pole, second form, looking so good. All effects have actually. Now the next sword is actually going to be the Midnight Blade, the portal opening. And as you can see, this is actually going to be a cool combo potential using the Midnight Blade and portal. So the next skill is actually called the Crescent Dash, the X skill on the Midnight Blade, looking so good. Every sword actually has cool effects. It's going to be what they're using. Next up is the Coco, the Electric Stab, the Z skill. And as you can see, looking so good, guys. It's actually looking so insane. That looks insane, guys. The Electric Stab and the Injection Shot, the X skill on the Coco sword. If you hold, it actually does a cool range attack and it's actually so fast. And as you can see, next up is the Bisanto, the Windbreaker. This is the skill, and as you can see, slash the Windbreaker. And guys, without forgetting, the Bisanto has two forms. So we actually have the Windbreaker and the Quick Sphere, the X skill on the Bisanto sword. Even every sword, whether it's actually a fast C sword, it actually has got a rework. The true triple katana, the Wall of Fang Rush. Look at that, guys. Look at those effects, guys. All the effects are looking so insane. The Wall of Fang Rush, this is the skill looking cool, and the Dragon Hurricane, the X skill. Now the Rengoku, the true triple katana, is actually also going to be worth getting. It has actually got cool effects, and guys, without forgetting, the damage is going to be increased on every single sword in bloxfruits. So shout out to Gamer Robot, guys, for actually showcasing all the swords. Next up, we are going to go ahead, guys, and get a cool sneak preview of the cast duo katana, guys. Just make sure, guys, to stay up in the stream and drop a like, guys. Everyone is going to get a palm fruit, and the dark blade also has got a cool rework in the update, guys. Look at the dark blade, guys. Look at the dark blade, the 1000 slices, the Z skill looking so insane, guys, and the dark air slash, guys. If you hold the dark air slash, it actually does that, guys, so fast. It has a cool, it's actually does a cool range attack effects. The dark blade, guys, is actually going to be now worth getting in bloxfruits. And if you want a dark blade, just like the stream right now, guys. Just drop a like on the stream right now.